does seem very odd, doesn't it?
Quite.
That with all the furore and turmoil around Brexit, with Keir Starmer today outlining a very different position to the one that was trying to be wrestled out of people like John McDonnell or Jeremy Corbyn. And I watched Corbyn on the Andrew Marr show yesterday. He could barely answer a straight question about any of this. And I think that at Labour Party conference, given the clock is now ticking fast to Brexit, I was expecting a clear argument put forward by the leadership. Right, this is now our position. Kevin, let me ask you, do you know what Labour's position is?
At the moment.
I do. And
at the moment.
This motion, which will be debated and voted on, is to go for the transition period. And they will put a greater emphasis on jobs in terms of the single market and the customs union than the government is at currently. In many ways, now because Theresa May has shifted, the differences between the two parties are not as big as both main parties would like. But there's no doubt that the MPs, and my heart is with the MPs who are making the complaint that there isn't going to be a specific counter proposal, for instance, to stay in the single market.
Since you made the fatal error of saying you know the answers, Kevin Maguire, I'm going to ask you some supplementary questions. I'm going to pretend you're Jeremy Corbyn.
Here we go.
And let's get into this,
his absence on the programme.
How long is this transition period going to last, Mr. Corbyn?
4 years.
4 years.
Oh,
He said, Mr. Corbyn said
up to
yesterday,
10 years yesterday.
Up to 10.
So just gone down by 6.
He did, which means we never leave the European Union. We never leave the European Union. He doesn't know the answer to the question, Piers. That's what we're true.
Well, he gave an answer.
No idea.
He gave an answer, but it may, of course, be complete nonsense. Let's go to the next question.
Well, can I just establish, Kevin, are you saying that as do you know that's what Jeremy Corbyn believes, or are you just saying that as Kevin Maguire, or is that Sir Keir Starmer's position, or is that John McDonnell's? Where does the 4 years suddenly pop up from?
Yeah, it's the Keir Starmer position.
He's not the leader.
You watch them.
He's not the leader.
Migrate to his position. There's no doubt. There's a lot of baby steps taken on this issue, and sometimes they go forward, sometimes they go back. And Labour is He's over there. Labour is confused in many ways about it. And the reason they have this big statement and they're trying to get everybody to unify. Sorry, he's had too much coffee.
No, John McDonnell just walked in. We could ask him.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk to him after 6:30 morning.
He's just walked in and he heard Maguire's defence of the Labour Party position. He looked horrified. He looked horrified.
Now, Kevin,
oh my God, here he is. How long's it? I'll ask the question. How long will the transition period be?
Depends on his view today. Depends on his view.
Mr. John McDonnell, Shadow Chancellor, how long will the transition period be?
He told us yesterday.
Well, what we've said is we've always answered. Let me explain to you. Not enough. We've always explained.
I can't stand it. I can't.
The Tories have now caught up with us. We've said during that transition, access to the single market and customs union.
He hasn't answered the question yet.
And we've said yes, at least 2 years and possibly more.
Up to 10.
No,
up to
not
10.
up to 10.
That's what the leader said yesterday.
I think it'll be around about 3, 4, something like that. But should I tell you who we're listening to? We're listening to business. Chamber of Commerce, soon beyond. We're listening to CBI. We're listening to trade unions. We're listening to the people who make our wealth. Who else? Who else should we listen to? The people themselves. That's exactly what we've done.
Well, I'll tell you who you should be listening to.
Clear as mud.
You should be listening to me, Mr. McDonnell.
Clear as mud.
He hasn't got an earpiece in.
You know what, though? Very interesting. So, to be fair to Kevin, there's the number 2 of the Labour Party, basically saying 3 to 4 years. Kevin seems pretty plugged into the leadership's views.
Yeah.
The irony is, of course, the leader of the Labour Party, who's not John McDonnell, said up to 10. And that was only yesterday. But the positions change again, you see. That's the problem with the Labour Party. By the hour, they change their position.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
When he was asked up to 10, which it's a theoretical argument, how far you could go. I tell you, Theresa May can't rule anything out.
Up to 10 is a big difference between 3 to 4.
Nobody can rule anything out because we are in very uncharted, turbulent waters.
Okay.
John McDonnell said it depends what business needs.
Right, final question, though, Kevin. A quick answer, please. Keir Starmer's position seems to be that we can effectively, after transition, continue to have some kind of form of ongoing formal relationship with the single market. That's what he's basically playing out here, right?
He is. You're not in the single market, but you're very close to it. It's not impossible. I think it's very tough to get. It depends how constructively you negotiate. It depends how much you're going to pay as well, because it's what Norway, Switzerland do. That will be, you can't rule that out.
He said a simple answer, a quick answer.
No, but
incapable.
You know, you've got a bias against understanding. You have. I mean, all
right.
You're like some grumpy old bloke who's up early, and you just can't cope.
Andrew's the one who's smiling out of both of you. Kevin, Andrew, thanks very much indeed. Andrew's in full heckle mode this morning, isn't he?
I love the way that, to be fair to Andrew Pierce, he never backed down when McDonnell popped into the pitch. He started giving him what for as well.